You got to be excited about the performance that we received from him. The kid's gotten a lot of attention. One about his potential, and two the difficulty he's had making the transition up here. So for him to come up and just kind of blend right in, give us the outing that he did. I couldn't help but notice just the fact that the strikes he was throwing, working ahead. The ratio was good the whole game, strikes and balls, and he attacked. And thought he used his off-speed pitches efficiently, although he threw a lot of fastballs. He had a good fastball today. And, he limited the damage, and we were able to, capitalize the few opportunities that we had to score enough runs to win.
He had a couple of moments where he had to, come back after that third, and then the squirrel delay, which I'm sure is a first. But what does it say about him that he was able to respond in both those scenarios?
I think that you're watching maybe a little more closely than a normal start for someone else, just to see how he responds in those situations, whether it's give up a hit or a walk or any kind of thing that might get him out of his rhythm, including long half innings on our side and the squirrel delay, which I still can't figure out why I don't know how long they were going to let that thing roam around out there before someone tried to do something. But, all of them were met with a positive reaction by him. And so, Rogers' one pitch and, Kinsler coming in the third day in a row was impressive too.
Offensively speaking, the patience at the plate in the fourth inning seemed to be key today.
Well, Robbie, did what he does. He had a really good at-bat to get it started with a walk, and, Miggy showing patience again. We had some good base running, balls in the dirt and things like that. And, Joe laid down the bunt, which it just forces them to execute a play, and he got it in a really good spot. And, it's in some ways the biggest play of the game is a well-placed bunt. That kind of changed the momentum and enabled us to get us a couple runs. Polanco's at bat, dumping that changeup out there to left field was a big insurance run, and then kept at in the fourth. So it wasn't a lot of offense, but we took advantage when we could.
Orioles pitched the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Did it make it easy to send him out for the 8th?
You're wrestling with that because of the fact that, such a positive outing, you're a little careful about something that might happen that ends it on a maybe not so positive note. But I had confidence in that he was cruising at that point of the game. His pitches were within reason, and the fact that our late inning guys have been pitching a lot, so a lot of combination of factors allowed me to put him back out there in the 8th.
How impressive was it to see Kinsler go out there for the third straight?
Yeah. He's always been a guy that, can come back quickly and throw consecutive days. You're always a little more careful, I think, more in today's game than maybe 20 years ago or whatever. But, he went out this morning and did his routine and said he felt fine for an inning, and he made good pitches. I don't think he'll pitch tomorrow. But,
how big was it for Jose to come right back and get Brantley after the wild pitch and the walk there?
Yeah, I'm not sure where we were set up on that. Buck almost makes the play and kept it in the park at least, which was good. And the fastball obviously sailed in. I'm not sure how much we missed it by, but that's one of the moments that we talked about earlier, where you see how it responds to something that goes a little bit adverse.
Do you think that Rally Squirrel was just impressed with Berrios and wanted to get a closer look?
You're stretching now, LaBelle. I mean, even for you.
He's trying out his leads.
Yeah.
Was there anything in Jose's demeanor since he got here that gave you a little better confidence that he was different this time, more mature?
He always, as long as I've been around him, has carried himself that way. Maybe at times it's been more external than internal. His message was simple. Go out and have some fun doing what you can do in this game. And so I'm sure he knows that he's had to fight to get back up here, and a little bit of a light being shown upon him today. But the response was very affirming in that he gave us the outing that he did.
So you give him another start?
I think that's a good bet that he'll be the starter in the third game in the Colorado series.